If you were to ask someone who is either going to or went to Cardinal Stritch University, how would they describe it? They would tell you one word: family. Students and staff would say there's a family-like culture here at Stritch. This culture of family stems from the 4 Franciscan values: creating a caring community, showing compassion, reverencing all of creation, and making peace. These values are what guides the students and staff here and what makes Cardinal Stritch University a special place. The choice of coming to Stritch was something that I was very excited for because I had finally figured out what I wanted to do with my life: become a middle school teacher. This was also the first time I had moved out of my parents' house and had to take on a little bit more responsibility. Being a non-traditional undergrad student, the difference for me was that I came during the spring semester and did not get to participate in the new student orientation activities in the fall like many of my peers. My parents had helped me unpack my things into Clare Hall, and off they were. I had the whole day now before classes had started, and I was thinking about all of the things I wanted to try here at school. From doing well in my classes, making new friends, and trying new things. I thought about all of these exciting things that come with being a college student at a 4-year university. For all of the excitement that I had about coming to Cardinal Stritch, though, I was equally, if not even more, nervous and scared. I thought to myself, what happens if I don't do well in my classes? Do I even know how to get to my classes? Would I make friends with people here? How was I going to pay for school? Would I be able to balance school, work, and a personal life? All of these questions were going through my head the moment my parents left until Monday morning. That's when that feeling multiplied by 1,000. I remember carefully constructing the clothes I was going to wear that day to make sure that I didn't look overdressed, but also to make sure I wasn't underdressed where I had just looked like I'd woken up out of bed and went to class. Now that I was dressed, I walked out of my dorm room and started walking down the hall to go get breakfast. I was still thinking about all of these questions. As I'm walking down the hall at 7 in the morning, completely silent, all of a sudden someone appears at the end of the hallway, and I hear the voice yell out, "Hey man, I don't know who you are, but do you want to go get breakfast?" At first, I was unsure if this person was actually talking to me, so I turned around to see if there was someone behind me. There wasn't. So I knew this guy had to be talking to me. And as I walked down the hallway towards this person, the person said again, "Hey man, my name's Andrew. Where were you going to get breakfast right now?" I told him I was. He said, "Great, then let's go get breakfast." And off we went to go get breakfast. During breakfast, Andrew told me a little bit about himself, and I told him a little bit about myself and why I had decided to come to Cardinal Stritch. Andrew also told me what he liked most about being here and gave me some advice on how to be successful at Stritch. During this conversation, I became more at ease with the whole situation and left feeling a lot better about going to my first day at a new school. This experience is something I witnessed many times in my first couple of weeks at Stritch. Between other students, my RA, other staff, people went out of their way to make sure that I felt welcomed here. When people would ask me how would I describe Cardinal Stritch, I would tell them one word: family. The people here will be here for you no matter what. They'll be here when you realize you need them. They'll be here when you realize you don't even, they'll be here when you don't even realize you need them. And like any family, they're going to be there to bug you. But that's okay, because they're family too. The family feel at Cardinal Stritch is what makes this school special. This feeling of family really stems from the Franciscan value of creating a caring community. For many of us today, we're going to be moving out from our Cardinal Stritch family and moving on to new families. For some of us, this means we're going to be moving to a work family. For some of us, we may start a family. And for some of us, we may go and join another university family. And some of us might even stay right here at Cardinal Stritch. No matter where or what your next step might be, you will have many different feelings. You will be excited to start this new journey, but at the same time, that excitement may come with some nerves. Here's the difference, though. Being a Cardinal Stritch graduate, you are now better equipped to deal with those nerves. You have been given all sorts of new tools to use when you go on to this next step in your life. You've gained knowledge from your classes. You've had many different experiences and life lessons from your years here. And most importantly, you have those Franciscan values. These values that you have, how are you going to use them? I challenge everyone here to use those Franciscan values to create that same family feeling that Cardinal Stritch is known for with your new family. I challenge everyone here to be like Andrew and go out there and welcome people into your new family. I challenge all of you to be brave, to say yes to joining someone for breakfast at 7 in the morning on a Monday. With people saying this current generation is only worried about themselves, go out there and welcome those people to your family too, because remember, we are all family. Thank you.